Welcome back to Fully Guided, where we finish all the quests using all the guides, but most of the quests are already done and there's only a few left. I'm gonna be honest, I was a bit of a spacebar masher going through a lot of the quests in the early mid-game, but I'd done almost all of those quests multiple times before. Now that we've gotten to the cooler stuff that I haven't seen before, I'm definitely slowing it down a bit. Alright, let's go ahead and start Song of the Elves, the final quest in the Elf storyline. Thankfully, Quest Helper lets us know there's this massive list of stuff we ought to bring with us. Apparently, the king thinks this fake plague thing is a necessary evil, so he's thrown Elena in jail for revealing the farce. So, I've got to make a Knight of Ardoin disguise so I can sneak in and break her out. She comes up with a plan involving sulfuric acid. Sounds kinda sketch, but I guess maybe it'll be better than just killing all these dudes. We bring her the acid so she can melt her way out of jail, only to be told that she's gone into hiding and we'll need to go meet her at her hideout in West Ardoin. I decide this is as good a time as any to add the teleport to my portal nexus. After talking to Elena and Counselor Halgrive, we hatch a plan to make King Lathis seem crazy and unfit to rule so that he can be deposed. So we go around in disguise and get the people all riled up. We burn food stores, tell doctors and nurses that they need to be retrained, and tell just about every business owner their taxes are going to be going up. All in the good name of King Lathis. Eventually, we've got enough rabbles roused to cobble together a proper resistance. Looks like we've got a fight coming up that'll be some endurance-style wave-based combat. We'll gear up in our best melee gear and fill up on food and potions. Okay, well now West Ardy is on fire. Cool. Why does this always seem to happen? Oh, I guess just all of Ardoin is on fire. Well, damn. We valiantly lead the charge of the resistance against this lying king, toppling the traitor so that we can usurp the power of the throne for ourselves. Oh wait, is that not what we're doing? Then why am I in here? Why did I get involved? Oh, damn, they sentenced him to death? Brutal. What? Elves? I don't think these guys really liked King Lathis either. They just found him easy to control. They're useful idiot, if you will. Ooh. Elf battle? Elf battle? I guess not. Turns out the evil Zamarakian elves were actually faking it the whole time, and they're just normal old boring type Seren elves. Here's a fun fact. Did you know that statistically, at least more than 0% of you aren't subscribed to the channel right now? Please like and subscribe. The numbers don't lie. At this point, there's a whole lot of running around, talking, and cutscenes. The story is really cool in this quest, but the video would be like 5 hours long if I didn't cut it down somewhere. Basically, there's a fragment of Seren trapped somewhere in this giant elf library called the Grand Library. This is really important to the elves since Seren died and shattered all over the place, so it might mean that some portion of their fancy elf god is still alive. I've got to figure out a way to get into this grand library, so I end up going around talking to a bunch of different elves, gathering information, and, maybe gaining their respect a little bit. Before you know it, boom, we're getting teleported directly into the place. Now it's time for the infamous light puzzle. This whole place is one massive, multi-floor laser puzzle. It's definitely some really cool top-notch design, honestly. Even though a lot of people get frustrated here, I think it is really cool. Even with the assistance of the quest helper, it took me an hour, and I'm not going to make you sit through it with me. But there is something just oddly satisfying about managing the sheer scale of this puzzle. And it's also it's thematic, it makes sense, it doesn't feel like it was just thrown in there. So, cool. So Seren split off a fragment of herself, hoping it would help fix her mistakes. That's what lives within the Temple of Light. That's what Lord Iorwerth is trying to summon. I should return to Letia and let the others know what I've discovered. That's what my character's voice is now. For that one specific line. I did that, and they told me to go find and talk to some other elves. Come on, dude. How many times can you fail a stick trap? Please? This elf is a tree. We find out that if we want to access the dark fragment of Seren, we have to go steal this orb, which is also a key. These couple guys are easy pushovers with my levels and gear. Of course, I didn't remember to recharge my crystal teleport seed before I came out here. That would be a much quicker, more efficient way of getting back to Letia. I go sneak up on some elves having a secret meeting in the woods. Seems like there's a traitor in our midst, and they've led an army straight to Letia. Cool, everything on fire again. We managed to identify the traitor and decide we'd better take him out. Wait, what? Why did I get knocked out? Did I die? No, I'm standing right there, huh? Well, I guess they got away and stole our orb. Super lame. Lord Iorwerth is probably on his way to free the Dark Seren fragment with it right now, so we better hurry up to stop him. Oh, what's this, a clue? Well, sure, I've got time for that. Haven't had a quest throw me on a treasure trail since X marks the spot. Alright, now we need to go defend the temple in the underground pass. We'll take our best melee setup as well as a blowpipe just in case. Fill up our inventory with a super combat, some good food and brews, a couple restores, a stamina potion just in case, and that always important emergency teleport. We've got some inappropriately chill music baked in with the game sounds here while everything around us burns. Hope you enjoy. This is actually quite a few guys to fight. Oh, did I fail? Let's try that again. Okay, I got it. I didn't understand. I just need to stop them from attacking that barrier over there. This is like pretty fun so far. Like, I'm enjoying this. Ooh, now we get to fight a boss. Let's get ready. So let me read the quest helper here. So, protect from melee, he can drain our stats, so drink super restores when needed. When he shoves you, flick to protect from ranged and then back to melee. I will do my best. Thank you, quest helper. You fight like an old man. Okay, well now you've gone too far. I forgot to bring any of those super restores. Guess it's good that it didn't really end up mattering here. Now we've only got the last boss of the quest left, one that can be truly difficult and for which we are definitely not ready or geared up for yet. She hits really hard with this special attack that can hit up to your maximum hit points -1, which is the most dangerous thing. Her other specials are teleporting the player next to her where they can be meleeed, like run away if that happens. She can summon clones of herself, where you have to hit the right one, and she can summon these crystals to heal herself, which will take our blowpipe to deal with. If you'd like a more detailed walkthrough of the boss, there's a lot of videos on YouTube that make really good guides, maybe like Slayer Music Song of the Elves guide that I checked out. That would be useful. This is not really a guide walkthrough kind of deal. The boss can only be damaged with magic, so we are taking our best magic gear that we have, which is Arums, a Toxic Trident, Malediction Ward, Barrow's Gloves, Wizzy Boots, Imbued Seer's Ring, Occult Necklace, and Nita's Not Helm for the extra prayer bonus. And I think this is the serious debut of my Imbued Zamorak Cape from Mage Arena 2. I did manage to get that done at some point. We'll take a very expensive Divine Battle Mage Potion, 7 Super Restores, 18 Cerebrews, and the always important emergency telly. I should have brought a stamina. Story of my life. Trying to bring as much food as I could. Sure go through a ton of brews, but I mean, this fight doesn't seem bad overall. And it has like quite the ambience to it. Like this is a really cool fight, cool environment. It feels like an epic end of quest boss. Ooh,
Oh no!
it hurts. So I died.
Ah. Damn.
Let's get our stuff back and try again. She does hit really hard, but with our gear and levels, we don't have to execute a particularly complex strategy. I know there are like more complicated strategies that lower levels can use to beat this quest. Like if you're like a mid-game Iron Man, there's like a strategy with like Nightshades and Phoenix Necklace or something like that that people use. We're just chugging brews, man. We can buy all the gear, we're a main, we're good. But yeah, we're not using any weird Iron Man tech. We're just chugging brews, and we managed to go in on either the second or third time, and we managed to do it. And there's 75 agility, 85 construction, and 71 mining from all that delicious quest XP. That was really the perfect Grandmaster quest. I give it 16 candles. And it unlocks so much. The Gauntlet, Volcano, the Ironwork Dungeon, Prifddinas in general, with all its great new skilling locations, not to mention the closest respawn to a bank in the game. So, cool. Let's head into Prif and go right to that big, beautiful Grand Exchange in the middle, and, well, it isn't there. Yeah, I played RS3. I kind of expected there. I didn't know there wasn't a GE in the middle. I would love it if there was one there. I'm not really complaining, just asking nicely. Put a GE in Prif. I don't want all the bots like spamming at GE in Varrock. Like, I'm so sick of it. Just put a GE in Prif. I may have had an ulterior motive for doing this quest. I've had this master clue in my bank, like on a couple steps finished for quite a while now, and I didn't have the heart to drop it, even though the step required unlocking Prif. Let's see if we can manage to knock it out now, and maybe we get lucky. It does take us all over the map. Eventually, we managed to get it done, taking the opportunity in the process to build a very useful stash unit in Entrana, since otherwise the step requires you to craft full black d'hide from scratch every time you get it. So that's good to do. And there's the casket. I don't plan on opening this on Entrana, so let's head to GE. What do we get? $451K in stuff. No uniques, but that's all right. I'll take it. There's 3 masters done on the account. And then we went and did our birdhouse run. Always do your birdhouses. Well, I guess you can stop at 99, maybe, if you want. Then we decided to cool off and just chill with a little bit of Tempros. I've already done 66 KC at this point, and I was lucky enough to get both the fish barrel and the tackle box like my first time there, so that's cool. It's a pretty fun minigame / skilling boss. The XP is good, and I'm going to need a lot of fishing XP if I ever want to complete the Mauritania Elite Diary. And we got 85 fishing. Cool. We ended up with 59 reward permits. Let's see if we get anything. No uniques. They can't all be winners, but it's like 200k worth of stuff or so. Let me put in a GE order for a Bandos Godsword, as I think that might help us in what I have planned for our next video, and I've always wanted one. Finally, just to wrap everything up with a neat little bow, we went and got a couple of prayer levels. There's 82 and 83 prayer. We nabbed 85 hit points in a late night Slayer sesh, ending this episode at a combat level of 104 and a total level of 1,843. We'll be on those 2K total worlds in no time. And that's it. Thank you all for watching once again. I really appreciate all the feedback I've been getting on these, so please comment below if there's anything you'd like to see in the future. And don't forget to like and subscribe to know when the next one comes out. Next time, very excited for this, we'll be tackling Dragon Slayer 2 as well as taking on Vorkath. Hope to see you then. So Ren died and like shed all over the place.